Hey guys, I know it's been a minute since I filmed a video, and by a minute I mean like a year, maybe a year and a half, but things just got a little hectic, but hopefully I'm back for good now. I have plenty of time to film and I have a lot of ideas and whatnot. Today I will be doing a review and swatches of my Melt Cosmetics collection. And a couple things before we start. If you hear any squeaking throughout the video, that's this stool I'm sitting on. Likes to act a little funny sometimes. Please pay no mind to it. I know it's really bothersome. But yeah. Also, I have a list of things that the lipsticks are and aren't, like right in front of me. So if I'm looking down a lot, that's what I'm looking at, because I have a very short-term memory and I tend to forget things a lot. And I talk with my hands. I'm sorry, but it's a joke between my friends, but like when I talk, I have to move my hands. I have to, so I'm sorry in advance. But these are the lipsticks that I have from Melt. I believe I have all of the lipsticks in their line except for 3. The ones I don't have are Summer, which is a pastel orange. It actually kind of reminds me of an orange creamsicle. I don't have Darling, which is a pastel purple, and Blitzed, which is a very kind of like a green blue neonish color. And I don't have those just because I finally realized the odd colors aren't for me. Lipsticks are very matte but still breathable compared to, let's just say, liquid lipsticks. They don't dry out my lips as much as a liquid lipstick does, but they do require some prep. You know, these aren't lipsticks that you can just put on and go. You definitely have to exfoliate and moisturize your lips prior to wearing these, or it'll just look very crusty and bad. But that being said, once they're on, they're pretty much bulletproof. I can eat with them on. They last pretty well throughout a meal as long as you're not eating really oily food. They're a little kiss proof. You know, some of them can get away with some smooches, but I wouldn't, you know, make out with them on. All of the lipsticks last me a pretty good time before fading. I would say about 8 hours. You know, I can get a long time of wear out of these. And these might be a little hard to remove to some people. You will definitely need some kind of oil-based makeup remover, whether it's an actual makeup remover or an actual oil. You can't just really wipe it off with water. It's gonna get really messy really quickly. So yeah. I will say the formula in the lipsticks kind of varies depending on which color you're using. So some of them are super duper matte, and once they're on, they're not going anywhere. But then I noticed a lot of the other ones, like mostly like the really dark colors, like Bane for instance, they're very opaque, but they're creamier, so they're not as matte, and they might transfer a little bit more than, say, Belladonna too. That being said, they are my favorite lipsticks. Like if I'm going out for the night, or I know I'm not gonna be able to touch up my lipsticks all day or anything, I will pick Melt Cosmetics just because I know they're staying where they are and they're comfortable on the lips. And yeah, so let's get to swatching. I will say I have a little olive oil and a damp towel to remove these, and hopefully this does not kill my lips. I keep looking up into the screen. I apologize. I know that's so annoying. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to go in alphabetical order for the most part because I'm weird and I can't do it any other way. So let's get started. First, we're going to start with Bane. Oh, we're getting with the big boys. Bane is a black, it reminds me of Bane from what's it called? Batman? Was it Batman? I don't know if that's what they were going for, but that's what this makes me think of. So I just have some lip balm on my lips right now, and I'm gonna wipe that off. So this is Bane, black, very opaque. This is one of the ones that's really creamy, so it's not super matte. It definitely feels really creamy on the lips. It doesn't feel like a very drying matte. So this isn't one I would wear if I'm gonna be out all night long, if I'm going out to eat or anything, just because I feel like it can be a little messy if you're not careful. So you might want to be careful. Next up we have Bang Bang, which is a really bright orange. So this is Bang Bang. This is one of the ones that's super duper dry. It's very, I wouldn't say hard to get on, but you have to be very careful. It doesn't slide on as easily as Bane did. Definitely have to go in little strokes, but it's super duper bright. I have hair on my arm, what? Like all the lights are kind of like just centering in on my orange lips and making it look kind of clownish. But yeah, this is actually my first time wearing Bang Bang. I know, the chair is just driving me crazy. Next we have Belladonna 2, which is a very pretty, bright, I want to say cherry red. It's super bright. It definitely stands out a lot. I do have Belladonna somewhere here, but there's no sense in showing that one since they don't sell that one any longer. I feel like I colored out of the lines with this one a little bit, I'm sorry. But this is definitely a blue-based red. It's very bright, but I think it's very flattering on a multitude of skin tones. It's very pretty. This is another one that's very, very matte. This is one of my all-time favorite reds because it lasts all night long. You can go out, you can drink, you can eat, you can kiss. This stuff isn't coming off once it's set. So I'm not going to swatch this next one. This is Blow, and I don't know what happened with this one, but this is the only one that I've had a problem with from Melt, and unfortunately I didn't realize it till about a year after I had the color. I don't really know. I just recently tried this color on and I realized it was all messed up, but it's way too late to call customer service or anything about it. So yeah, but this is Blow. And for some reason, it's just really dry. I can't get it on. I don't know what happened with this one. But yeah, it's unfortunate because as you can see right there, it's a very pretty color, but it just won't go on. I don't know what happened with this one. I don't know why I didn't realize it long ago, but yeah. So this one's probably just gonna have to go in the trash because it cannot be used. I guess maybe I can melt it down and put it in something, but I don't like melting my lipsticks down. I don't like it. So next we have By Starlight, which is a very great purple. It's not really dark, but it's not really light. I don't really know how to describe this color accurately. So this is By Starlight. Next up we have Catsuit, which is from the Nude collection. Originally I wasn't going to buy this color because I thought it was a like straight up chocolate brown and I didn't think it would be flattering on my skin tone, but the more I looked at it, the more I realized it had some reddish undertones and it started looking like a chocolatey wine brown, and I was just like, yes, I need it. So I actually haven't tried this one on yet. It's my first time. Let's see how this goes. I will say I think this is less intimidating than a straight up black, so if you like black lipstick but you're a little too intimidated to wear it out in public, this would be a great alternative because it's not as dark but still a little dark, and it's a great color for fall. Next up we have Dark Room, which I believe was released sometime this year. I just didn't get it right when it came out, but it's a very pretty berryish color. It kind of makes me think of MAC's Rebel. I'm not sure if they actually are similar or not, but just looking at it, that's what it reminds me of. So this is Dark Room, and this is another one that's very, very matte, so I think this one is super long wearing. Next up we have DGAF. I think we all know what that stands for. If you don't, Urban Dictionary. Very intense dark blue. I don't know if I've worn this one out yet. Next up we have Laced, which is another one that I got from the new Nude collection. I don't really know how to describe this color, but it reminds me of Jeffree Star's Posh Spice. I think that's what it's called, and the new Anastasia, Beverly Hills, liquid lipstick, and Sepia. Maybe even MAC Stone, but this might be a little bit lighter than Stone. I think Stone might be a little grayer, if that makes sense. I don't know how to describe this color and it kills me. Okay, next up we have Space Cake, which is one of my favorite shades. I actually have worn this out. I love it a lot. People give me weird looks, but I don't care. Can I be honest with you guys for a second? I don't know what the heck I'm supposed to do when I have the lipsticks on. I'm thinking of ways to pose and I'm like, does this make me look conceited? Or stupid? Next up we have 666. A lot of people do not like that name. I personally am not bothered by it, but this is a very dark vampy red. Again, perfect for fall. I love it. This one reminds me of Max Diva. Again, I'm not sure if they're exact match, but just having it on, that's what it makes me think of. No? Next up we have Shady Lady, which is one of my personal favorites. It's, I kind of want to say a fuchsia-ish color, purpley. It's kind of pink, kind of purple, but it's neither, it's both. I don't know if any of you have watched Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends as kids, but there's this one episode where Eduardo, the big purple guy, gets fleas, but they're imaginary fleas, and they're all over him like, we love you, Eduardo, we love you, and he's just like trying not to scratch, and that's how I feel like the lipsticks were like, we love you, and I'm like, get off me. It still comes on every day at 3 a.m. just, you know, in case anybody wants to watch it, like me, every night. And we are down to the last one, which is Stupid Love. It is a very, very bright pink, like neon pink. It's a statement color. Can be a little intimidating. Something I can see Barbie wearing though. This is Stupid Love. This is a really, really, really bright color, and I find it funny that I'll wear this but not pastel colors. But I prefer Shady Lady over this because it's still bright, but it's not like this bright. So guys, I just swatched all of the lipsticks and I thought it would be helpful. That was my Melt Cosmetics collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. I know I probably made a ton of mistakes, but if you have any feedback or just anything you'd like to say in general about Melt, lipsticks, anything, please leave me a comment below. And if you like this video and would like to see more from me, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.